Hello, brave people of the world. So, everybody today is talking about Prigozhin, Wagner Group, what is going on in Russia. So many optimistic, thoughts and popcorn and Ukrainian media and Ukrainian Facebook. It was balloony, it was performance. And Russia had so many coup d'etat. And even Bolshevik revolution after happened, Russia was continuing to fight on the Western front line. So I was skeptic about this. Of course, I wish that something happened in Russia. They have civil war. It would be nice. Other side, don't, we had Russian Empire and everybody thought it was cruel and bloody empire. The last Russian Tsar Nikolai II was a bloody emperor because he almost, killed so many people, also during the revolution, 1905. Anyway, then when Lenin came in the power, he was even more bloody. Lenin than Stalin, so you don't know who is going to come into power in Russia. Just trust in Ukrainian forces, help Ukraine, send weapons, then peace will be on that mud which call Russia for nowadays. Anyway, during this performance, when everybody was talking about what is going on in Russia, Russian conduct 53 missile strikes on Ukraine, and how many people died by this? Russian troops launched 53 missile strikes and 11 air strikes on Ukraine during 24th of June and carried out more than 30 attacks using multiply launch rocket system with 10 combat clashes taking place. So you see any, Wagner, Prigozhin, Shoigu competitions or fighting by words didn't stop Russia to kill our people and to attack us. Anyway, even Biden was discussing situation in Russia with Scholz, Macron, and Sunak. All news CNN wrote that next 24 hours will be decisive for Putin. So, is it decisive? Don't believe in this baloney. Yeah, KGB makes very nice performance in my personal subjective thought. Anyway, Ukraine is moving on and advancing on front lines in eastern Ukraine, and we are taking back step by step our territory. President Zelensky said that the world should not be afraid. We know that only our unity can protect us. Ukraine will definitely be able to protect Europe from any Russian forces, regardless of who commands them. We'll protect Europe. The security of Europe's eastern flank depends only on our defense capabilities. And that is why every time Europe supports our defense forces, it is supporting its own defense. And it's true. Listen, Ukrainian president, listen, Ukrainian people. Also, I wanted to mention yesterday, 2 days ago, President Obama was talking about Ukraine, and unfortunately, but he was talking some nonsense that no armed forces came to Crimea in 2014, and actually locals were speaking Russian and so on. I think he lies, honestly, because I think President POTUS has always special service analysis and so on. So I have to say that USA during the presidency of Bill Clinton became a guarantor of Ukrainian integrity and Ukrainian independence because Ukraine gave up from the second weaponry in the world. USA, Great Britain, and Russia were our guarantors, and one of guarantor attacked us. So, Mr. Obama, as president of Ukraine, should be strong that time and just stop Putin movements inside Crimea. And now he wants to, you know, white himself. I mean, because he doesn't think he made something wrong. And good example for Mr. Obama, it's like, oh, how many Spanish people you have in, I don't know, California, Texas, Florida. So yeah, maybe if they speak Spanish, maybe you can give them to Mexico, I don't know, other Argentina or other countries, wherever. What does it mean? Does international law says that if um, some people speaks in some inhabitant of some territory of another country speak by neighbor language, so then it means that this neighbor can take this territory. I don't remember where did Mr. Obama studied, but he should check some international law. Actually, this baloney thing, it's not by only one president. Also, President Trump was saying something the same, that they were talking Russian. So I want to remind, and two, this Obama and Trump are representatives of Democrats and Republicans. So just I appreciate, and all Ukraine appreciate the help that United States of America gives us, but just about this language issue, remind yourself that in 18th century, small 13 provinces of British Empire were speaking English, and they began a war for independence with empire which was also speaking English. So I'm talking about United States of America. And second, some people still speak Russian in Ukraine, but it's minority. So it's not the reason to attack us. And just Mr. Obama, as president of US, that time should be strong and to stop Russian aggression on Crimea. He was like a Chamberlain of our time, so he could stop the war, but by his passive role, so many victims, so many territories that we gave up because Russia just saw that guarantee by US and Great Britain is just like a paper which has no price. Anyway, we hope for new leaders of US and Great Britain and France and Germany and other countries, European Union and so on, and be brave as Ukraine, support Ukraine. Glory to Ukrainian soldiers. Take care.